rhythm is something that we feel very deeply. And once we learn it, it's hard to change. So we have to be really careful how we learn it in the beginning. There are, however, lots of changes in rhythm patterns in the pieces that we play. So here's the problem that we're presented with. Let me play you a bit of a piece by Kuhlau. And if you watch the music carefully, you're going to find what happened to a student who didn't negotiate the change of pattern too well. So what happened? When the music turned into 16th notes, the student kept up the 8th note patterns. Not only that, but by the end of the example, what should have been was in quarters. So the whole problem was because of that one little spot between the second and third measure where the 8th note pattern changes to 16th notes. I think a really easy way of dealing with this is to actually think about that spot as a bridge from one place to another. I go through my music and I put a line every place where the rhythm pattern changes, and that's my bridge. Later on in the piece, there's an example that's even more complicated. This one contains 16th notes and then some quarter notes. That's usually the most dangerous bridge to cross. Lots of 8th notes, and then at the end again, the 16th note pattern. So I'm going to use the metronome to tackle this, and I think I'll start with the metronome on the 8th note. So I will start by playing the 8th notes with the metronome. Now I'll go back to the beginning of the excerpt to my 16th notes. Remember, the 8th note tick is going to keep me steady. So first I'll have 2 notes per tick, then I'll have 2 ticks per note, then I'll have 1 tick per note. Here's how it will go. Now I've crossed my bridges successfully, and I hope you'll do the same in your music. Rhythm bridges. I'm Nancy O'Neill Breath, and these are effective practice tips. Try them.